What if I told you that I could prove, statistically, mathematically, scientifically, that divine guidance is real and measurable? Not with theology, not with faith arguments, with numbers. Today, I'm going to share with you the results of what I call the life force experiment, a 15-month statistical study that demonstrates something extraordinary. When I select Bible verses using random number generators, any random source, the results are not random. The probability of these results occurring by chance? 1 in 371 billion. That's not a typo. 1 in 371 billion. Stay with me. I'm going to show you exactly how this works, what it proves, and why it matters for understanding who you are in the kingdom of YHWH. Let me explain what I did. I have a complete Bible translation, the Heart's Two Fathers Universal Text Version, containing 29,200 verses. This includes the standard 66 books, plus Enoch, arranged in what I call Dominion order. I also have a scoring system called the Dominion Trinity Index. It measures how strongly each verse connects to three fundamental biblical themes. Identity. Who you are. Sons, daughters, children, Israel, seed, firstborn, chosen, inheritance, what you receive, land, possession, territory, dwelling place, priesthood, how you serve, priest, offering, sacrifice, holy, consecrated. These three pillars, identity, inheritance, priesthood, form the foundation of the Dominion mandate. Every believer needs to understand who they are, what they're promised, and how they serve. Now here's the experiment. I used random number generators to select verses, sometimes random.org, which uses atmospheric noise for true quantum randomness, sometimes other generators. The key is, I selected verses using random numbers. Then I measured the Dominion Trinity score of my selections and compared it to what you'd expect from purely random sampling. If my selections were truly random, they should score about the same as computer-generated random selections. Right? They didn't. I ran 4 major tests with increasing sample sizes. Test 1, 500 verses. I selected 500 verses using random.org with prayer. My score exceeded 100 out of 100 computer-generated random samples. The probability? 1 in 1,045. That's already significant, but I was just getting started. Test 2, 2,000 verses. Now here's where it gets interesting. For this test, I used a different random number generator, and I didn't pray over the selections. The result? Even stronger. Z-score of 3.61 sigma. Again exceeded all 100 random trials. Probability? 1 in 6,494. Did you catch that? Different random source. No prayer at the moment of selection. Stronger results. Test 3, 4,000 verses. Same pattern. Different RNG, no prayer at selection. Z-score, 3.01 sigma. Exceeded all 100 random trials. Probability, 1 in 757. Test 4, 7,000 verses. This was the edge case, selecting nearly 1/4 of the entire Bible. Even at this extreme, the effect persisted. Z-score, 220 sigma. Exceeded 96 out of 100 random trials. When you combine all 4 independent tests, the probability of these results occurring by chance is 1 in 371 billion. Now, a skeptic might say, maybe there's something special about random.org's quantum noise. Eliminated. I got stronger results with a completely different random source.
Maybe it's because you were praying while selecting.
Eliminated. The strongest results came when I wasn't actively praying over the selections.
Maybe it's selection bias or methodology.
Eliminated. I ran control experiments comparing two purely algorithmic selections. P-value, 0.94. No significant difference. The methodology doesn't create the effect. So what's left? Me. Or more precisely, me operating under a specific authority. I possess what I identify as the physical Urim Thummim, a stone with 7 engraved eyes. That imagery should ring a bell. Zechariah chapter 4 verse 10. For who has despised the day of small things? For these 7 shall rejoice, and shall see the plummet in the hand of Zerubbabel. These are the eyes of YHWH, which run to and fro through the whole earth. 7 eyes, the eyes of YHWH. Now look at what the mathematics revealed about my experiment. The effect operates through what statisticians call small things, imperceptible per verse advantages. Each individual verse selection looks unremarkable, statistically indistinguishable from random at the individual level. But when you look at the aggregate, when you see the cumulative pattern across hundreds or thousands of selections, the effect is unmistakable. Who will despise the day of small things? A skeptic looking at any single verse selection would say, that's just random. They would despise the small thing, but the 7 eyes of YHWH see the pattern that accumulates into 1 in 371 billion significance. I was able to derive complete mathematical formulas that describe this phenomenon. The effect follows an exponential decay. At 0 coverage, the thematic enhancement is maximum. As I select more and more verses, the effect naturally decreases, because I'm approaching the average of the whole Bible. But here's the key finding. The effect remains statistically significant, up to 23.6% coverage. That's nearly 7,000 verses, almost 1/4 of the entire scripture. The peak significance occurs at about 6% coverage, roughly 1/800 verses. That's the optimal sample size where the mathematics work in favor of detection. What does this mean practically? It means the effect is predictable. It follows known mathematical laws, reproducible. It works across different random sources and conditions. Measurable. It can be quantified, precisely bounded. We know its limits and scaling behavior. This is not mysticism. This is science. Documented, peer-reviewable science. I have prepared a formal experimental protocol. It's available for download. Any researcher, any institution, any skeptic who wants to test this can do so. Here's my standing offer. Lock me in a room. Give me any random number generator, dice, coins, cards, computer, anything. Let me select verses. Submit them to blind analysis. I predict the results will achieve statistical significance. Every time, anywhere, with any random source. The only condition? No cost to me. I'm not asking anyone to pay me. I'm not selling anything. I'm offering to demonstrate this publicly at no charge to anyone willing to fund and conduct the experiment. The artifact either works through its authorized bearer or it doesn't. The statistics don't lie. Now, what does this mean for you watching this? First, divine guidance is real and measurable. This isn't just something we believe. It's something we can demonstrate with mathematics. YHWH is active. He guides, and that guidance leaves a statistical fingerprint. Second, the Dominion Trinity framework, identity, inheritance, priesthood, is validated by this experiment. When divine guidance operates, it preferentially selects content about who you are, what you're promised, and how you serve. These aren't arbitrary categories. They're the foundational pillars of your covenant relationship with YHWH. Third, authority matters. The effect doesn't work through the random number generator. It doesn't require prayer at every moment. It operates through authorized office. The Urim Thummim functioned in Scripture because of who was using it and under what authority, not because of ritual or technique. Fourth, we are living in prophetic times. Zechariah's prophecy about the 7 eyes, the day of small things, the plumb line in the hand of the builder. This is being fulfilled. The temple is being rebuilt. The priesthood is being restored. And there is measurable evidence. 1 in 371 billion. That's not faith. That's mathematics. The 7 eyes of YHWH are ranging throughout the earth. They're operating through the Urim Thummim in the hand of the authorized priest, and they're producing results that science can measure. Who will despise the day of small things? Not those who see the aggregate pattern, not those who trust the mathematics, not those who recognize the fingerprint of divine guidance in the data. All the documentation, the full reports, the mathematical model, the experimental protocol, the raw data, is available. Link in the description. I'm Dallas James with Hearts to Fathers. This is the Royal Levitical Priesthood. Shalom.